Female rappers are just as deadly as their male counterparts, and they know how to show it. These are the most dangerous female rappers. Foxy Brown. When it comes to female rappers, Foxy Brown is one of the most prominent ones out there. Born on September 6, 1978, she was raised in a violent neighborhood and was exposed to crime from a young age. This exposure led to her getting involved in multiple altercations over the years, resulting in several arrests and convictions for assault charges. On September 7, 2007, Brown was sentenced to 1 year in prison for violating her probation. This was a result of a fight in 2004 where she threw a BlackBerry phone at someone and attacked 2 manicurists in a New York City nail salon. She was released after completing 8 months of her sentence. Of course, this was hardly the worst crime that she'd been convicted of, and she allegedly runs with several notable gangs when she is on the streets. But despite her criminal history, Foxy Brown remains a successful and respected figure in the world of rap, known for her fierce rapping skills and unapologetic attitude. If anything, her fierce attitude has left many rappers respecting her, and she's built up a notable name in the hip-hop industry. Da Brat. Da Brat has been in the industry a long time, but in 2007, she ran into a few issues for violently assaulting a waitress. This resulted in her spending 3 years in prison, alongside 7 years of probation. When she was released in 2011, she immediately went back to work, and she is currently enjoying a successful career in the industry. Despite her run-in with the law, she remains one of the most respected and talented female rappers of all time. With Jermaine Dupri, her former producer and record label boss, announcing her prison release, it seemed like a new start for the rapper. It seems she learned her lesson and has been able to turn her life around, showing that it's never too late for a second chance. Of course, this doesn't mean that she's any less dangerous, as her gang affiliations and past behaviors have shown. She's closely affiliated with several dangerous rappers, and she has the skills to hold her own in any altercation. Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill is undoubtedly one of the greatest rappers of all time, as well as an incredibly talented singer, but she hasn't been without her fair share of legal issues. In 2012, Hill pleaded guilty to tax evasion charges and was subsequently sentenced to 3 months in prison and 1 year on probation. She was also ordered to pay penalties and back taxes. This incident was a result of her failure to file tax returns from 2005 to 2007, which resulted in more than $2.3 million in taxes owed. Of course, this alone isn't enough to make her qualify for a list of the most dangerous female rappers, but her many connections to the criminal world and her past behaviors have earned her a spot among the most formidable female rappers in the game. She has many connections, and her fierce attitude and unapologetic lyrics make her someone you wouldn't want to mess with. Remy Ma. There are many rappers who've been to jail and made prestigious careers for themselves afterward. Remy Ma is no exception. Remy Ma, born with a close connection to the streets, was sentenced to 6 years behind bars for shooting a former friend at a nightclub shooting. The reason this occurred is still a bit of a mystery, with some theories pointing to jealousy and others pointing to a gang-related dispute. After her release in 2014, she immediately continued with her music career, proving to her fans and peers that she is still a force to be reckoned with. During her time in prison, she married her husband Papoose in a private ceremony, which was followed by much media speculation. Though Remy Ma has had a few legal issues in her time, the incident in 2007 is by far the most dangerous one, and it has only added to her reputation as one of the most formidable female rappers in the industry. She's not somebody you should mess with, not only because of her connections, but also because she's more than willing to take a few bodies in order to prove her point. She's a force to be reckoned with, and her music only adds to her reputation as a tough and fearless rapper. From Da Brat, who's assaulted many people in her time, to Remy Ma, who has some serious street cred, these female rappers are a force to be reckoned with.